All right, 11 weeks down, 1 to go, which means this week is peak week. I explained it a little bit in my last video at the end, but peak week is basically the last week of your diet leading up to whatever end event that you are dieting for. Say you're, competing in a bodybuilding competition, a physique show, something like that, and you have this end date. The week leading up to that is what we call peak week, basically to peak your physique, your conditioning, to look your best at the end of that week. So, like I've said before, I'm not competing or anything, but if you haven't been able to tell up until this point, I'm treating this like I am competing. I'm disciplining myself and pretending as if I am competing in a show or something like that and taking it that seriously. So I'm going to be peaking this week. This is peak week. This is going to be me preparing my body and peaking my conditioning for the end result, for the end of this week. What that means, we are employing a few different strategies here. Switching things up a little bit in terms of food, training, cardio, and water intake. I'll just start with nutrition. I'll do each thing individually. Nutrition. Protein, basically going to stay the same throughout the 7 days. Around 200 grams is what I've been doing. Okay, so 200 grams of protein basically every day, but then on the 5th day, drop it down by 5, 6th day, drop it down another 5, 7th day, drop it down another 5, and I'll explain that later. Fats, start day 1 50, and then drop it down by 1 each day, down to 45, and then the last 2 days just at 45. Carbs is the big thing here, okay? So carbs, day 1 is 150 grams of carbs, okay? And then each day we're going to drop it by 10 carbs. So day 1 is 150, day 2, 140 grams of carbs, day 3, 130, day 4, 120 grams of carbs, okay? Once we get to day 4, then we have 3 days leading up to the end date. Day 5, we are going to bump it up to 180 grams of carbs, so up by 60. And then day 6, again, up another 60 to 240 grams of carbs. And then up another 60 to 300 grams of carbs. So the idea behind that is what I am doing is I still feel like I have a little bit of weight left to lose. I still want to get a little bit leaner. So in the first couple of days of the week, that's my goal. I still want to lean down just a little bit more. And then towards the end of the week, the last 3 days or so, we're carbing up, we're filling back out so that you don't look flat and stringy and small by the end when you take your videos and pictures. And the reason why I'm dropping my protein, my fats a little bit by the end of the week is to compensate for the carbs. We don't want to increase everything, just the carbs to fill up the muscles, the muscle glycogen to fill up. That's nutrition. Training. Day 1 is legs. Last leg day. No more leg days after that. Okay, that was yesterday when I'm filming that. That was the day before the day I'm filming this. So yesterday hit my final leg day of this diet. So glad it's over with. The reason behind that being we want more blood into the upper body because I'm really not taking pictures of my legs. I don't know. I just haven't really been showing you guys my legs. I haven't been showing you my progress. Maybe I will at some point, but mostly people really care about how your upper body looks, so more focused on pumping blood into your upper body. And since we're doing so much cardio, which I'll explain, keeping the legs fresh, chilling out on the legs. So that's it for leg training for me. Day 2, chest. Day 3, back. Day 4, shoulders. Day 5, arms. Okay? And the last 2 days, day 6 and 7, will be full upper body circuit workouts. So day 6 will be more of a chest and back focus, and day 7 will be more of a shoulders and arms focus. And what we're going to do is, for the first 5 days, train normally. So train just go into the gym, work hard, same training I'd usually do. The last 2 days, we're doing full upper body circuits, just to pump some blood, but not to fatigue myself, not to wear myself out. So I'm just going to be going in, working out, not going super crazy, okay? Cardio. First day, we hit legs, so I usually don't hit as much cardio on leg days. I just did 15, 20 minutes. Day 2, 40 minutes of cardio. Day 3, 45 minutes of cardio. Day 4, 50 minutes of cardio. Day 5, drop it back down to 40 minutes of cardio. Day 6, back down to 30 minutes of cardio. Day 7, down to 20 minutes of cardio. So, like I said before, I'm still trying to lose a little bit of weight, still trying to tighten up a little bit. So we're going to ramp up the cardio for the first half of the week, and then drop it back down, taper down our cardio to conserve energy, glycogen, all that stuff like I've been saying. Last thing, water intake. This isn't huge, just something that I'm going to be messing with a little bit. So I drink like these water bottles. That's how I keep track of my water intake. Day 1, 3 bottles of water. Day 2, 3.5. Day 3, 4. Day 4, 4.5 bottles. And then for the rest of the last 3 days, 5 bottles of water. And then the day of the final end date, when I take pictures and videos and everything, just sipping on water. So then I'll be able to flush everything out and then, you know, be dry on the day when I take the pictures so I don't look super watery in pictures and videos and all that. So, hope I explained everything. Hope that wasn't obnoxiously long. Let's get into the video. Just got done in the gym doing some cardio. Did 25 minutes of cardio this morning. So I have 45 minutes to do today, so what I'm going to do is 25 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes later tonight. I've been doing that the past couple of days. I'll probably do that a lot this week considering I have so much cardio to do, and it just makes it easier to split it up. So yeah, finish that up and go home, eat some breakfast, go to church, and I'll kill the day. Alright, I don't know how well you can see me. Like I said, my camera's broken, so I don't know if I'm in the shot, I don't know if this lighting's good. Whatever, we're just gonna roll with it. 20 minutes of cardio, done. Yes, I am wearing the same exact thing that I was wearing this morning for cardio. I figured it's sweaty already. I'm about to get even more sweaty. Might just throw the same clothes on. I'm sitting in my garage anyway doing jump rope, so who cares, right? But I don't know if I've mentioned this. I maybe mentioned it once this whole time, but my shins, like the front part of my shins, like the bottom of my leg, are like hurt so bad for like this entire diet. Past like 9-10 weeks, this whole time. I think I mentioned it once, like 8 or 9 weeks ago in a video, about how my shins hurt like crazy, and they have been hurting this entire time. Like I'm pretty sure I might have shin splints. Have had shin splints this entire time, at least in my left leg, maybe in my right leg. Like this whole time. Doing all that cardio, doing cardio every day. Basically what I do for cardio, I'm sorry if this is shaking, but usually what I'm doing now for cardio, either jump rope or jogging, something like that. Like getting started, like even with warming up, getting started, I have to like, my shins hurt so bad, like it's so painful, and like getting going, it takes you like 5-10 minutes into it for the pain to start to like feel okay. But heck, I might have been doing this for like 9-10 weeks with shin splints. Who knows? Yeah, today that's it, 45 minutes. Just did another 20 minutes of cardio, so 45 minutes for the day. So today was 45 minutes of cardio and 130 grams of carbs. I'm about to go finish it off with my oatmeal. I thought today was hard. Tomorrow's gonna be the hardest day yet of this entire day. It's one day tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a beast.
This morning, 4 days out, we finally made it. I've had up on this board in my room that you've probably seen, with my weight, how many days out, and my goal weight. My goal weight this entire time has been 165. I kind of just set that as like an arbitrary number. I honestly never really thought I was going to get to that number. Like, I set that number and I thought, wow, that is so light. That would be crazy if I ever get to that number. And for the first couple weeks, I definitely did not think I was going to get to it, but this morning, 164.8. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. Here's a physique. 164.8. Yeah. Looking good. Today's the last day of carb depletion before carving up tomorrow. So today, 50 minutes of cardio and 120 grams of carbs. Let's do it.
Just got done with 23 minutes of cardio. Went for a quick 3-mile run. So I have 50 minutes to do today, so I did 23, so I'll do 27 minutes later tonight. But yeah, went out for a quick 3-mile run. Of course, like 10-15 minutes into the run, it starts raining. Of course. Not that it really mattered that much. I am wearing the same clothes I've worn for the past 3 cardio sessions, if you're keeping track at home. Today, like I said before, is my lowest carb day. I have 120 grams of carbs for the day. Comes to, I have less than 1,700 calories to eat today. Which is crazy. That's so crazy. That's probably the least I've intentionally eaten in a day. But the problem with that is I don't have a whole lot to work with protein-wise. I don't have, I just have this 4 ounces of chicken left in the fridge, and I don't really have a whole lot else to work with. So we're going to have to be kind of creative here. So I'm going to have this 4 ounces of chicken for lunch here. I'm going to have one of these cans of tuna, about 4 ounces of tuna in there. I'm going to mix this with mustard, sriracha, 1 egg. I'm going to mix those together, heat them on the stove top into like a patty, I guess. It's not terrible. I mixed in like 50 grams of yellow bell pepper, in case you're wondering, but it's not horrible. I mean, they turn out like a patty. It's kind of like scrambled tuna on the stove top, but gets the job done, I guess. Honestly, so far today, I thought I was gonna feel a lot worse. I've actually felt pretty good today, considering that I am on really low food and a lot of cardio. Right now I'm feeling fine. Maybe that'll change later in the day, but I guess we'll find out. My workouts have been absolutely horrible this week. I just have so much energy that I need to put towards cardio that I just do not have enough energy to make these workouts as good as they usually are. It's to the point where I'm just trying to get through them, honestly. I just do not have as much energy to work out. One thing I'm looking forward to, big time, is being able to actually enjoy going to the gym again. These workouts, this isn't fun. Going into the gym feeling horrible, having no energy. I want to enjoy my workouts. Not go in there and feel like I'm gonna pass out after every set, you know? So it is the end of the day now. Got my oats here. And to tell you the truth, today was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. With 50 minutes of cardio, training, and less than 1,700 calories, I thought today was going to be the worst day ever. But it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I felt better today than I felt for most of the past 2 weeks. And I think what it comes down to, I'm just going to talk a little bit here, is my mindset. Just having a positive mindset. I think the past couple days, kind of week, I guess, just knowing that I haven't had as much food, and I've had so much to do, I have to grind so hard for this thing, I've been in just a negative mindset. And I've just accepted the fact that I'm going to be low energy, I'm going to not have as much food, and I've just automatically decided that I was going to be in a negative mindset. But today, I decided, you know what? I don't know if it's because, I realize this is the last carb depletion day, or I realize I'm getting closer to the end, or whatever. But I decided, you know what? Today I'm going to have a positive mindset. I'm going to go at the day, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm just gonna be positive today. I'm gonna do my best to be positive, because you can control that. You can control how you react. Like circumstances, there are things you can't control, but you can control how you react to them in any circumstances, and you can choose to be positive. And that's what I did today, in the face of a hard day. Let me tell you, a lot to do with not a lot to fuel me with. And we stayed positive. And it was a good day. And I am very pleased with that. So tomorrow, we begin the carb up. We begin to taper down our cardio. We're on the home stretch now. And I cannot be more excited to eat these oats right now. Alright, time for school. I think the hardest part about this not being able to eat as much is trying to sit through class. I get so hungry sitting through class because I don't bring any kind of snacks or anything between when I eat breakfast and when I eat lunch. So I am starving sitting through class. But I figured out, this is super ultra pro tip that I figured out yesterday. So you get yourself a little bag of peanuts, okay? It's half a serving of peanuts. Put in a little bag, put it in your pocket. If you get hungry, just put your hand in your pocket, rub the bag. Your hand smells like peanuts. I mean, it's I guess this only works if you like peanuts or peanut butter or whatever, but it helps when you get hungry, just smelling it. And then obviously if you get really hungry, then you can just eat the peanuts, okay? So that's I don't know, that helps. So this morning, weighed in 164.2. That is, I think that'll probably be the lowest that I weigh in at. I mean, today we're starting to carb up again. So potentially I'll hit a new low tomorrow or the next day, but this could be the lowest weight that I get down to, 164.2. So today, I guess I thought that I got in my mind that we're starting to carb up again, we're starting to taper down the cardio. Today's gonna be so much easier, but realistically, today we still only have 180 grams of carbs, which is more than yesterday, but still not a lot of carbs, and 40 minutes of cardio. So potentially today could be as hard as any other day, but we're going to go at it with a positive mindset once again, and we're going to kill it. I never do a strictly arm workout. It's always chest and triceps, back and biceps, something I always pair it up with something, but I just hit an arm workout, just arms, and my arms looked crazy. That might be the best my arms have ever looked, the leanest for sure. Definitely not the biggest because I'm still kind of depleted, but man, I just got an awesome pump. That was great. So we finished off 20 minutes of cardio afterwards. Still got 20 more minutes to do tonight. I'll finish it off with some abs later. But yeah, if you haven't been able to tell, I'm now 20 minutes or so into this video. I'm documenting everything this week, and I hope you like that. I hope you're enjoying. If you're still watching at this point, heck, this could be a 30+ minute video. So hope you grabbed a snack and hope you're enjoying everything, because I want everything. I want you guys to know everything that's going on, every detail I can give, every piece of advice, everything. I want to document this time in my life for me personally too. I want to remember this week, because this week is probably one of the hardest fitness-wise things that I've ever done. So I want to be able to look back at this, be I accomplished this. This is what I did. This is what worked, and I can look back at this, remember it because of these videos, documenting everything. So I just posted this on Instagram. I don't know how well you can see that. The caption was, in the end, Greatness is not found in self-elevation, but in making others greater than yourself. And I talked about how, this whole diet for me, this whole, chasing my best physique, and I think that's kind of comes across as selfish, and it comes across as like just me focusing on me, trying to better myself. But really, there's a bigger purpose behind this, and that's this right here, these videos. If you haven't, what I've been trying to do in these videos is I try to, give you as many tips as possible. I'm always trying to give you tips on, fat loss and dealing with the negative aspects of dieting and all these different kind of things. And my hope is to educate and motivate in any way through these videos and through posts on Instagram. As much as it is a personal challenge for me bettering myself and getting my best physique, also the bigger goal is to help others, help you guys watching this, to motivate you in any way or educate you in any way. Truly, being great is in how you provide value to others, not just to yourself, and how you impact other people. And if I am able to impact other people, fitness is something that I feel like I know a lot about, and a lot of people don't know as much as I do. So if I can help people with fitness and use what I know, specific, what's unique to me, and share that with other people, then that's how I can impact people, and that's how I can provide value. And that's what I intend to do. So as much as this is about me getting a good physique, I want other people to be able to experience that, to have that self-confidence, to have that ability to know that they can change their body and be confident with their body and be fit and be athletic and, be physically, mentally, spiritually strong and healthy. And that's the value that I want to provide, not just for myself, but for everyone watching, as many people as I can reach out to through this platform. So I just want to talk about that. I'm going to go make my oats, finish off the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. $162.8. What? That is insane. We'll give you the physique at 162.8. Yeah. What the heck? That is so crazy. Great way to start the day. And hopefully this day is about to get even better. So if you watched last week's senior shred video, I talked about how this camera's broken. If you haven't been able to tell by some of the absolutely horrible clips that I've put into this video, basically the display screen on this camera is broken, it's kind of cracked or something. So the display screen is completely blank. So I can't see what I'm filming. I can't see what's in the shot. I can't see how it looks. I can't change the settings or anything like that. It still records stuff. I've still done my best this week, obviously, to document as much as I can. Still takes pictures, still records, but it doesn't. It's hard to work with because I can't see what I'm actually filming or what I'm actually taking pictures of. So I talked about how I needed a new camera because this obviously isn't going to work in the long run. And my parents, graciously, I'm so thankful, my parents decided to help me out and get me a new camera. This is the upgraded version of the camera that I have now. It's a lot nicer. The biggest upgrade here, flip up screen. I don't have that in this camera. So this should be better quality. This should be a better camera I am so thankful to my parents for being able to help me get this and help me continue to make content to the best of my ability. So this is the old camera. This might be the last clip I ever shoot with this camera. You know, maybe I'll use it again at some point, but obviously it's a pain in the butt to use. So this is the old camera, and then we'll switch to, and here is the new camera. Hopefully it's a lot better quality. Looks a lot better from the screen up here. I'm gonna have to get used to looking into like the camera lens because I want to look up at myself on the screen up there. But that's so awesome. Thank you. Big thank you again to my parents for helping to make this happen. But all this means we can continue to make awesome content, keep making sick videos, and keep documenting everything. So while we're sitting here, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of how my day's gone so far. So today, we are 2 days out, which means we're continuing to carb up. So today calls for 240 carbs, which feels like a lot. Like it's still not a lot. Like any other time of the year, like any time, I would feel like 240 grams of carbs is like nothing. But today it feels like all kinds of carbs. Awesome. Still 30 minutes of cardio. My workout today was just kind of like a full upper body circuit. Really nothing worth recording. It was kind of just going in like a half hour, just getting a pump. Just, you know, burning some calories. So just going in there, really just to work out. But yeah, I'm about to go for the final run of this diet. Quick little 30-minute run, finish off my cardio for today. I am so tired of doing cardio. I generally don't really have an issue with doing cardio. Like whatever. I like training. I've said it before. But I've done cardio in some shape or another every single day for like 3 or 4 weeks. Let me tell you, I plan on continuing to consistently do cardio after this, like, you know, just to stay cardiovascular healthy, you know, and just to, you know, be fit, whatever. I'll explain more on what I'm doing afterwards, but I'm definitely taking like a week off of cardio and then not doing cardio. Yeah, I might not do cardio for a while. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick run, final run of this diet, and then I am not running again for a couple weeks. This morning we weighed in at 163.8, which is 1 pound up from yesterday, but still I'm not concerned about that because I lost 1.5 pounds like the day before, so I'm still, 163.8 is still lower than my weigh-in from 2 days ago. So if I can maintain around there today, then that would be awesome. Today we're just going to, it's a little bit of training, a little bit of cardio. We're going to bump up carbs to 300, I think, depending on, I'm going to monitor like how I'm looking throughout the day. If I feel like I'm starting to lose definition, I'm starting to spill over and fill up too much with carbs, then I'll lower those carbs back down and we'll adjust as the day goes by. Also, I think this is super funny. Like last night, I woke up this morning like absolutely freaking out because last night I dreamed about like I was with some people and like they're eating pizza, and then I just started eating pizza, like a full pizza, and like I couldn't stop myself. And I woke up this morning like freaked out because I thought I totally cheated on my diet and I totally ate a bunch of pizza, and I realized that it was just a dream. Like how crazy is that? Like, what better sign that you are about to be at the end of your diet? Just finished my final workout and cardio of this diet. So now we just chill, make sure we're feeling good, make sure we're looking right for tomorrow. So, like I said before, I don't think I'm going to go up to 300 carbs like I said, because I feel like my thing is I look full enough, but I think definition is the harder part for me. So maintaining definition, so I'm not going to carb up as much. I don't need as much to fill out. I'm going to focus more on keeping my definition, not carving up as much. So now we're just going to chill out here. Because we're carving up a little bit, it is return of the protein ice cream. You go back to, I don't know what week it was, week 6, week 7, something like that. Back with the good protein ice cream. It's been too long, man. Yeah, repping strength from above, because you always gotta give credit. Can't do any of this. Don't have this physique, don't have the strength, don't have any of this, anything that I have, anything that I'm able to do without strength from above. So I'm just going to chill out here. I'm going to eat my ice cream. So you can see that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it tastes a lot better than it looks, let me tell you. I'm just going to chill out here. It's a super nice day. It's kind of sunny, so I might chill out here in the sun for a little bit. Maybe get a little color on me for tomorrow. Because heck, you know that I'm pretty pale. So eat this. I'm going to have chicken and rice for dinner. I'm going to have my oats. And that's going to be all I eat. I'm going to stop drinking water. I'm going to drink my last water with dinner around like 6. I'm going to cut off my water at around 6 so that I am drier tomorrow when I take my pictures and stuff. And I'll check back in with you guys one more time later tonight. So as this day's winding down, we're now, I don't have much to do now but finish off my oats, and then this day is over, and then we are done with the diet come tomorrow morning. So I wanted to make kind of like a final reflection to end off this video on this whole diet, this whole 12-week journey in my life. Right now, I am the leanest that I've ever been. I have the best physique that I've ever had in my life. I look absolutely crazy. Like, I think, honestly, I'm 163, 164 pounds. I'd say probably maybe 7% body fat. I think that if I were to enter a physique competition right now, then I would do pretty decent. Like, that's where my physique's at right now. And, you know, I set the initial goal for myself of 165 pounds. I started out at 187.8 pounds 12 weeks ago, and my lowest weigh-in was 162.8 pounds. So in 12 weeks, I lost 25 pounds, just over 2 pounds a week. That is absolutely crazy. And I set my initial goal, like I said before, my kind of just arbitrary number of 165 pounds, never really thinking I was going to get to that. Like, I really didn't know what weight I would look lean at, what weight I would look, shredded at. And I find out now that I'm extremely lean. I'm extremely low body fat. Do I think I could get even leaner? Absolutely. Like I said, I'm probably 7-8% body fat. I think I could get down a couple more pounds. Do I need to? Absolutely not. There is no point in going that low unless you are competing in a bodybuilding competition or a physique show or something like that. Like right now, I am like photo shoot lean, like without a doubt. Like if I were to do a photo shoot, I have like veins in my abs. I have never seen that before. I have like new veins in my arms, like in places I've never seen before. Like I look insane, and that is just crazy. And I started out this diet. I had this idea for doing this 12-week diet thing. Initially, like I said in the intro to this series, that I was doing this as like 12 weeks leading up to the end date being a senior picnic, like a senior day at the beach with my high school senior class, and I wanted to look my best for that. But in reality, what it really was is like I just wanted to. I needed something to chase after. I needed a goal. I needed a specific thing, specific time frame that I could chase after, I could pursue, I could grind after for a specific thing for a specific amount of time. And that's exactly what this was. And, you know, I think that as much as it started out with me in my mind being like, I'm doing this to look my best, to prove something to other people, by the end, by now, it was just proving it to me. Proving to myself that I set a goal for myself and I'm going to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal, to look my very best, to push myself, get everything that I can out of myself within 12 weeks. And that's exactly what I did. I did not do this to prove anything to anyone besides myself. The senior picnic thing, the thing that I said I was initially like was my end date, I'm not even going. I don't even feel the need to prove that to other people. Like this is a personal challenge. And I found that more and more throughout this 12 weeks that this was about me versus myself, the very best I could, pulling out a part of me inside of me that I had never seen before. And I did that. And that is so crazy. I succeeded. I made it through this 12 weeks. And honestly, I kind of impressed myself. I pushed myself harder than I've ever pushed myself before. I've done things that I did not think I was capable of. I've built this physique that I didn't even know that I was capable of. It's crazy. It's crazy you can set your mind to something, pursue something, and just you chase after it so hard, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So, what I learned from this, I learned a lot. Number one is the knowledge of how to diet, how to transform my body. This is something that, like, doing a diet is something that I've done before, but never to this extreme. A big purpose of this was to figure out how to do this, what works for me, what works to lose weight. Because I know there's so many people out there that's what they need. That's what they're looking for. They want to know how to lose weight. They want to be able to transform their bodies. And now that I have that experience, now that I've gone through that process, now that I've lost 25 pounds, I know how to do that and how to help other people do that so that other people can transform their lives the way that I did. So I gained not only the knowledge that I'm able to do that to myself, but I'm able to help others and change other people's lives as well from this experience, from this diet, from, this transformation that I've been on. And kind of like the other thing that I've found more so in these last couple of weeks, because the first the first, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 weeks of this diet were honestly not even that hard. I didn't dip below 300 carbs like until 7, 8 weeks into this thing. So really, the harder part came in the last couple of weeks, which is pretty obvious. That's when it would happen. But in these last couple of weeks, what I really gained more than anything was perspective. Within these last couple of weeks, I gained kind of a sense of like what is really important. Getting a crazy shredded physique, getting, super six-pack abs, whatever, getting down to this extreme of fitness is not important if you don't first nourish your mind and nourish your soul and make sure that you are completely healthy and that you maintain healthy relationships and that you're good to other people and that you don't compromise the rest of your health just to chase after this one goal and chase after this materialistic ideal physique. Like, there's so many more important things. Like, this balance is so important. Something that I never really, I've just always been that kind of grind, work towards this thing, fitness all the time. I'm in the gym every day, working hard, eating clean, always pushing myself. And I came to realize in these last couple of weeks that there's no point in doing that if it compromises the rest of my life. If I don't leave room for, maintaining relationships with other people and being a good person, keeping my spiritual life intact, keeping my mental health intact. By the end, this last couple of weeks, my energy was down, my mood was down, I was grumpy, I was crabby to other people, and I just come to realize that it's not worth it if that's the kind of person that you're going to be. There is really no real necessity for getting super shredded or whatever. So there's no point in compromising the rest of your life and offsetting that balance just to get there, just to get to that end goal. So that's the number one thing that I've learned. And moving forward, that I hope to maintain. The number one thing I want is to be balanced, to maintain a healthy life. Physical, mental, spiritual, just complete health. Being a good person, focusing not just on my physical health, but all around being a good person. And that's what I want to show you guys moving forward. That's the kind of person that I want to strive to be moving forward. And I gain that perspective from this 12-week journey, from this diet, from the struggles, from the ups and the downs. I've learned that perspective of balance that is so necessary to be a good person first and to put others first and to not prioritize your own physical goal at the expense of everyone else. So, lastly, if you're still watching at this point, probably, I don't know, this is probably at least 30 minutes into the video. Thank you so much to anyone who has supported me throughout this 12 weeks. You do not even understand how appreciative I am of all the support, of how my channel has grown, about how all the support I've gotten from other people being understanding of, this journey that I've been on, and anyone that's come along for the ride. That I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be able to do this, to be able to go on this journey, to be able to pursue this thing, to have the situation in my life to be able to even attempt this, and to be able to follow through with this for the full 12 weeks. And for all of you that have supported me, I cannot thank you enough. And I feel so blessed to be able to, that there are people out there who get something from these videos. Like I've said before, if you get anything from these videos, motivation, entertainment, education, whatever you get from these videos, if I'm providing some sort of value to you and you are in support of that, that means the world to me, and that's why I continue to do what I do. So again, if you're still watching this, then that's amazing. I appreciate you so much. So that's going to be it for this video. We're going to end off the night. We're going to eat my oats and we're going to go to sleep. Tomorrow we will wake up. I think my breakfast is going to be oats again, because I feel like I always look best after I eat my oats. Like at night before bed, after eating my oatmeal, like an hour or two after eating my oatmeal, I always look crazy good. So I think my meal, instead of French toast scrambler like I've eaten every single day of this diet, it kind of bloats me, I think like the bread or something kind of bloats me. So we're going to have oats, then wait a couple hours, then pump up, then take my final end video and pictures. And I have my beginning pictures and end video. I literally just watched them right now, and then I'll compare it to my end pictures and video and see how far we have come and get that full feeling of accomplishment. But I'm not going to show you that in this video. This video will go up whenever it goes up, and then a couple days later, I'm going to make a transformation video, like a short little video, cool little video, for day 1 through day, whatever day this is, to the end. From the beginning to the end, documenting my transformation, kind of like a cool little highlight video. Yeah, it'll be super cool. So, watch out for that, coming later this week. I am so excited for this to be over. Tomorrow, we are free to live a healthy, balanced life, and we made it. We made it. Keep pushing for your goals. Go out, and I hope, if anything, this series has inspired you to go out and chase after something, to set a goal for yourself, to push for something, and to want more out of yourself than what you thought was possible, and then go chase after it. So go do that. That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much. 12 weeks. We made it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you might as well leave a thumbs up and comment down below if you watched the entire thing. If I get any comments saying that someone watched the whole video, you don't even know how much that would make my day. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.